I'll get you some more milk while we wait for some people to come back on. Okay, sweetie? Okay, do you want your food still, Pumpkin? See here, you want some food? I got some food over here for you, sweet girl. You want to get your food right here? There's some food for you. And we got this right here. There you go, sweetie. Let's see if we get any more folks to come back on. Hey, we got some people coming back on. All right, cool. Hopefully that helps. So, cool trucking. How you doing? Valiant One, good to see you. Is this a little bit better with the video? It seems as though the router was a little choppy. So, oh, it's cool. We got Victor Des. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, we got. Okay, cool. Everybody's starting to come back in. All right, cool. All right, much better. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. All right, let's see. Is that Judy? Is that right? Yeah. Let's see. All fired up. Crafty Lounge. Good to see you. All right, cool. Broken up. All right, cool. All right, video's better. All right, cool. Now we're back in shape. I don't know what was wrong with the router. It was like it was jumping back and forth from like full bars down to one, then full, and then down to one. So I just reset it, and it seems like that helped out a little bit. So I do have the air conditioner going right now. It's starting to get a little bit warm. The monsoons aren't supposed to hit today for another couple hours, but it's amazing when, like yesterday, when the monsoons hit, it was chilly enough around here that I was walking around in sweatshirts, a sweatshirt and pants, which is crazy in the middle of summer up here. So I'm just super impressed with the way this monsoon's been. And last night it rained. God, I mean, like it was like a freaking waterfall of rain. It was amazing. But I was worried that my awning, this awning that I have out here, that I got for my, did that disconnect? Okay, no, it didn't. Let's see. That awning, I had to go out and really make sure that it wasn't like, you have to angle it, because quickly I woke up. It was like in the middle of the night. I woke up and went out there and was able to lower one side of it, and then all the water went off, which was good. So that's good to go. So, all right. So let's see here. Big Dog 59. I love your channel. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Donna, hi from Seattle. Oh, hey, what's going on? I hear it's kind of hot up there in the Pacific Northwest. So I hope you're staying nice and cool. So, all right, let's see what else we got. Hello from Texas. Hello back at you. Carol, I came back. Cool. Thank you for rejoining. Bubba, the rains have been good this year. Yeah, the rains have been incredible. Like I was saying in the last one before the stream kind of cut out, they're saying this is the best monsoon in the last decade as far as moisture is concerned, which is great. So hopefully it's helping with keeping the aquifers filled up. And I noticed all the lakes around here that were pretty much dried up have all been filled back up, which has been really nice. So hopefully that just stays. So. Okay, thanks for letting me know about that, Kevin, about how the video gets real bad when I move it around. I think if I just keep it just consistently in one spot, it's better. But as soon as you start moving around and stuff, at least with the connectivity that I have, it just doesn't seem to be very good. So let's see, John, you're asking, what is your favorite channel to watch? Well, lately I've been into a bunch of crime stuff. I don't know why I got on this crime, like the courtroom TV and all that stuff, which was crazy. I've been wasting my time watching that, really. But the channels I like to watch, I really like Truck House Life. He's been doing some great stuff as of late. I like Timmy's stuff. I like watching Lone Wolf. Is it Lone Wolf 902? That guy's pretty cool. He's got a stove in his truck topper, which is pretty awesome. It was an idea that I wanted to do a long time ago. My topper's so small. It'd be way too hot in there. And then some other channels. I like watching Russell Brand. He's got good stuff. I also like watching Jimmy Dore. I think he's kind of funny how he rails on everybody. Some of the other channels, let's see, Up North is 60, Jay Laguerre, Joe Robinet. He's doing some new stuff, which is kind of cool. And also like watching Steve Wallace. He's got some good stuff. Foresty Forest is a great channel. He's a good guy. Elsa and Baron, they've been coming really far. They're almost done with their house, which is pretty awesome. They've been building a stone, or not a stone, but a concrete cinder like house out in southern Colorado, off grid, and it looks like it's getting pretty close to being done. So I'm excited to see them. I actually was talking with Baron on text message the other day, and they're going to be, I think they're going to be going on vacation soon, but then they get back the latter part of this month, and so we're going to all hang out when I get back and go fly fishing and stuff like that. So those are some of the channels like Cool Trucking Girl in the Woods is really good. Bush Radical is good. There's a bunch. I'm subscribed to like 400 channels. So what I do is when I typically go to YouTube, I just click on the subscriptions tab, and just see what all is new from all the people that I subscribe to. And then I'll go look at some myself. Oh, and another thing too is I watch old wrestling highlights. I don't know why. I'm just such a dork, but I love like the Hulk Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage era from wrestling, and I watch all those old highlights like all the time. So that's kind of a dork thing that I do. So anyway, so oh yeah, Tideline to Alpine is great. Amy, I'm glad you mentioned that. My friend Amanda up there, she's been living in her van, rolling all over Vancouver Island in Canada. I think for like I think for like 9 years. So she's like an OG when it comes to the van life crowd. I've been doing it since 2015, so I'm just a little over almost 8 years now. But I almost had a year out of pocket with all the truck issues that I've had here, so I haven't really been living in my truck and just chilling here in the camper. But I'm really anxious to get back out on the road. So yeah, Tideline to Alpine's a good one, and there's a bunch of stuff. So anyway, let's see here. You're repeating it over and over and over. Is it on a loop or something? So, all right, let's see here. Fishing with Becca. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Nothing's wrong with watching Crime Strike. Yeah, those forensic files are pretty cool. It's kind of interesting, the stuff that's like, 20-year-old cold case, and then they crack it somehow. Like I was watching this one about this guy who they thought died in a Florida swamp from alligators, and come to find out his wife shoot him or something like that. It's crazy. So it was cool to check that out. So compared to the monsoons, yeah, Alan, that's true. Like, the monsoons are good, but the snowpack is what's really driving, whether there's enough water or not. And unfortunately, the Colorado River, over the past decade or so, it just produces less and less each year with the less snowpack. And so that's where we're seeing, I don't know if you all have stuff seen in the news, but the agreement for Colorado, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, let's see, what else is in there? I think New Mexico's in there, and I think there's one other state. But anyway, they all get water from Colorado River, and that agreement now is up. And so they have to renegotiate the agreement. It's going to be a huge battle going forward. I did learn some interesting stuff about Arizona. They do a really good job of storing all their water underground. And so like areas like Phoenix and Tucson, even though they're massive and growing, they water that they can use, which we're going to be in trouble if the Colorado River continues to not produce, as much as it has historically. Then there's going to be a lot of changes out west, and so that's where I need to get my water catchment system here dialed in, because it's my neighbors down the road, they filled up a 2,500 gallon water container already from this monsoon season, and there's still a month and a half left of monsoon season, and typically the latter part of August and first part of September is the wettest period. And so if I could get some good, let me turn this off. If I could get some good water catchment going on out here, and then also have a bunch of good storage containers around, I think I could probably fill up. If I could fill 2 of those containers up and get 5,000 gallons of water, I'd be set for like a year and a half out here. So if I were to stay out here full time, which would be awesome. So, Mav, yeah, Mav, I forgot about Mav. Mav is like the king of truck camping. So, and a couple of years ago, before I got sick, he messaged me, and we were going to go fly fish all over Colorado, but there were a bunch of forest fires that hit at that time, and I think this was like right as, was it before COVID or right as COVID hit? I think it was right as COVID hit. So it was a couple years ago. And so now that I'm feeling better, I'll probably email Mav again and see like, hey dude, if you're rolling through Colorado, let's connect. And like cooking, catch and cook videos, and that dude's like a genius when it comes to making food in his truck topper. And he's got really cool videos too. I love watching his stuff, and he's done so well over the past couple of years. I remember when I first connected with him, I think he was right at about 200,000 subscribers, and now he's at 2 million, which is crazy. So it's just awesome to see that happen, and it seems like a pretty good dude. So that'd be cool to hang out with them. So, all right, Judy, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a good day. You got to go get ready for your crafting live. Hope you have a good crafting live. So thanks for tuning in. But going back to the Colorado River, if that doesn't shore itself up here, relatively soon, the West is going to be in for a lot of changes. So we'll see how that happens. But the monsoons have been awesome. We're supposed to have, I think, pretty much rain every day this week going forward, and everything just gets super green out here. I love it. It goes from being bone dry to like super lush, and it's just incredible. So, but do y'all have any questions for me about what we got going on and what's going on going forward? I do have to get rolling. I got to be in town here in about 35 minutes, so I got about another 5 minutes before we log off. and get going here. But just to give everybody a quick update on Sierra, she's doing awesome. I want to get another vet appointment set up with her before we leave town, just to make sure all of her blood levels are doing fine, and everything comes back okay with like a blood test. But she's not showing any signs of the cancer really. She's running around like crazy. Yesterday, in between storms, I went out for a walk and she was running up and down the road as fast as she could and just having fun. And you can tell by looking at her. I mean, she looks fine. So good. I know, pumpkin. Like really good clarity in her eyes. She's got no problems with eating. Her appetite's great. And she's now, let's see, it's August, so it's March, April, May, June, July. She's now seven months past when they said that she would no longer be here. So she's beating the odds right now. And I think keeping her on all those different supplements that I've been giving her so far, just keeping her on that going forward and giving her like the best opportunity to relax and just hang out and be stress-free and all that stuff is really helping out with the cancer. So let's see here. What else? Oh, okay. Yes. How's Sierra? And then I go into Sierra. So that's cool. So cool. Well, I'm going to log off then. I do have to get a few things done before we head out. Just wanted to give you all a quick update of what's going on. We'll be hitting the road here within 2 weeks or less. And so I'm really excited for that. And I'll keep you all updated with what's going on. The next video that I have coming up is from the monsoons here, and then also with my buddy's garden. So what's nice is like if food prices continue going through the roof, and if I'm here hanging out, I can go to my buddy's place and get awesome organically grown groceries and not have to go to the grocery store, which is pretty cool. But enjoy the air conditioning while I can. Yeah, definitely. Kevin, when I get to Colorado, I'll be staying strictly above 10,000 feet the entire time. I'm not doing anything that's hot. So, all right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry for the first live stream. We had a pretty rough time with the connectivity here, but thanks for coming back, and hope you all have a good week. And we have one more question here from Angelique. Let's see. Will you do a garden? If I end up staying here and hunkering down, in the future, then yes, most definitely, because I enjoy gardening. I had to garden when I lived in Denver. But for right now, with me like wanting to be back on the go and being living in my truck, I think I'll hold off for now. But then maybe when I come back in the fall of next year or the spring of next year, I can start working on some raised garden beds and stuff like that, just to have them ready. So that way, if I do want to start planting food, then I can get after it and do that. Because eventually I'll probably switch to that and do like homesteading out here, in the future. But for the meantime, for the next couple of years, I still want to jam with my truck and truck camp and winter camp and stuff like that. So, all right, y'all have a good day. And let's see. Well, we got my Zoe Zusi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but just wanted to say hello. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And all right, everybody, we're heading out. So have a great day, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Take care. All right, girls, keep going.